Okay, let's begin, everybody. Let's stand nice and tall, shake everything out, loosen everything up. We'll do a lot of breathing, stretching, warm our bodies up, and go from there. We'll have relaxation at the end. So nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take some deep cleansing breaths. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. And I just realized I have my glasses on and I do not want to do yoga with glasses. They'll just fall off my head. So let's do that again. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down, up inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower. Now keep the feet flat on the floor. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace. Reaching and breathing. Feel that stretch as you reach upward. Always breathe. We won't be doing any postures where you hold your breath. Not today. I'm going to do one more each side. There, now again, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening the body as you do. Go slow so you use your muscles and not momentum. And then straighten the arms for full range of motion. Now, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Turn your head from side to side at your own pace, from one extreme to the other. Again, moving slowly, no jerky motion. Always breathing. And then when you're on the right side, inhale, look up to the right. Exhale, look down to the right. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over that left shoulder. Keep the shoulders back and down throughout this posture. Inhale, look up to the left. Exhale, look down to the left. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Center, front, inhale. Exhale, lower the chin to the chest and press the chin into the chest. Release with the heavy head roll over to that left shoulder. Left ear above the left shoulder, keeping those shoulders back and down. Feel the stretch of the opposite side. If you have neck issues, only roll back and forth in the front, not jaw closed, center back. Breathing. Roll to the right shoulder, very heavy head. Feel the stretch of the left side of the neck now. Roll back down and press the chin into the chest. Release. Opposite direction now. Right shoulder, check the posture. Back if you can. Left shoulder. And roll back down, pressing the chin into the chest. Release. Center front, inhaling. Exhale, bring those shoulders up by the ears. Keep them back, but bring them up, arms relaxed, no neck. Nice and tall. And then release. Reach down, long arms, long neck. Release. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. When we take deep breaths or come up, you don't have to come up on your toes, but you may. Somebody asked me that the other day. You don't have to. It's just another way to work your body a little more. So take a deep breath in. Exhale and rotate just the upper body to the left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, rotate just the upper body to the right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, both arms forward in the parallel position. Keep those shoulders back and down as best you can. But now reach forward, pulling those shoulder blades apart. Release. Bring the arms back behind. Clasp the fingers together. Straighten the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, opening that chest. Breathing. Arms low, medium, or high. Now release and bring the arms forward again. First, shoulders back and down. And then reach forward again, pulling those shoulder blades apart. Reaching. Release, bring the arms back behind again. Clasp the fingers together, straighten the arms. You may hold it here as we did last time, or bend the knees. Knees over the feet. In this Utkatasana, fierce or chair variation, head and neck and extension of the spine. Arms low, medium, or higher. Breathing. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, hold it here with the chest open or lengthen the spine, tighten the glutes, arch back. Breathe, jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Then release. The shoulders are back, but again, bring them up by the ears, no neck, arms relaxed. Nice and tall. Release, again, reach down, long arms, long neck. Release, bring the right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stay in the same plane as you stretch to the side. Weight on both feet, as evenly distributed as possible. Abs in tight, bring the right shoulder back as you reach up, look up. Align that left shoulder and feel the stretch up the right side of your body as you reach, breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, change sides. Check that posture, stay in the same plane. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch in the same manner on this side of your body. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Left shoulder back as you reach up, look up. Align that right shoulder and feel the stretch up the left side of your body. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. We'll turn to the side. You don't have to, but you can reach upward or lengthen the spine, tighten the glutes, arch back, reach back, breathing. Again, jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck if you can. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Again, bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. Great big circle, just a couple on each side And now straighten those arms and do a couple in the same manner. Full range of motion. I always say this, but a great stress reliever, good for your posture too. Now, upper body should be pretty well warmed up. Hands on the front of your thighs, wherever it's comfortable, because you want your shoulders back and down and your upper arms against the side of your body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend at the hips. And come forward with a nice flat back as best you can, pushing out through those glutes, head and neck, and the extension of the spine. If you soften the knees to modify, that's fine. You just won't get the same hamstring and glute stretch. Listen to your body, abs in tight, always breathing. And then just release and let the upper body relax down. Just kind of gradually, if you're still warming up, and I certainly am, you probably are too. Abs are in tight, legs as straight as possible. Head, neck, and arms relaxed. Now, keeping the legs and hips stationary, rotate just the upper body to the left. Your fingertips can be on the back of the left thigh, calf, ankle, or on the floor or block beside the left foot. Breathe and no stress on the head and neck. In a fluid motion, inhale as you come back to the center front. Exhale, keeping the legs and hips stationary, rotate to the right in the same manner. Fingertips on the back of the right thigh, calf, ankle, or on the floor or block beside the right foot. Breathe and no stress on the head and neck. In a fluid motion, rotate back to the center front, inhaling. Exhale and just let that upper body relax down. You might be able to come down just a little bit more. If not, no worries. We're still warming up. And now slowly round up. One vertebra at a time. If you need to modify, you can bend the knees as you do so. But as the head comes up, bring those arms up, inhaling. Exhale, and again, stretch up from side to side at your own pace. This is such a good stress reliever, and it is so good for your posture also. Now, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Hands on the waist or the hips. We're going to work the lower part of our bodies now. And we're going to be cleaning the inside of the barrel that we're imaginary barrel we're standing in. So push forward, roll to the left, roll back, roll right, roll forward. Keep it up. Left, back, right, and forward. Hold it here. Opposite direction. Right, back, left, and forward. Again, right, back, left, and forward. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, open those legs. We're going to be in a much bigger barrel. So push the hips forward. Roll to the left, bending that left knee. Right leg should be about straight. Roll back. Both legs straight. Roll right. Right knee straight, left leg. Right knee bent, left leg straight, and roll forward. Again, left, back. Keep those abs in tight. Right and forward. Opposite direction. Right, back, left, forward, right, back, left, and forward. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, toes out, heels in. So when you bend, like to the right, that right knee goes directly over the toes. And you want to do the same on the left-hand side. You may keep your hands where they are or bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and stretch to the right. Knee over that foot, torso tall, arms still parallel to the floor, abs always in tight breathing. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, left in the same manner. Knee over the foot, torso tall, arms parallel, abs in, breathing. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, right again. You may repeat, or this time, you may reach down toward the floor. If you do, you want your back as long and flat as possible, trying to keep those shoulders back, and try not to put real weight on the fingertips or hands if you can help it. Modify if you need to. Back to the T position, inhaling. Exhale, left. What you did on the right, try to do on the same as well. And this side as well. Breathing. T position, inhaling. Exhale, right again. You may repeat one of those or cross over, opening to the back. Abs always in tight. Breathing, looking up. T position, inhaling. Exhale, left. Do the same on this side of your body. Breathe. T position, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. If your feet are very far apart, you'll want to bring them in a bit because we're going to lower the hips, bending both knees at the same time. Toes still out so that the knees go over the feet. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees and lower those hips. You can just hold it here, breathing for just a little bit. Then bring the fingertips or palms down to the floor or blocks in front of the feet and under the shoulders. Bring the heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. Keep those abs in tight throughout. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees and lower those hips. Heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees and lower the hips. T position, inhaling. Exhale, palms up and slowly come all the way up to the top. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. Shake everything out. Arms, hands, move those shoulders, legs, feet, move the hips. Hopefully you're nicely warmed up. Shake those feet out in particular. We haven't used them as much yet. Now, we're going to add a little balance. You can stand by something and put your hand on it or just have it close by if you want. We're going to do some hip openers here doing this, so focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. Bring the right knee up, inhaling. And lower it, bring it to the side and lower it to the side, exhaling. Bring the knee back up to the side, inhaling. Exhale, rotate it to the front and lower. Bring that knee back up in the front, inhaling. Rotate it and lower to the side, exhaling. Inhale, up to the side. Rotate it to the front and lower, exhaling. Take a deep breath in. The breath was a little off there, I think. Exhale and bring that left knee up in the front, rotating to the side and lower, inhaling. That's better for me. Exhale up to the side, rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale up in the front again, rotate it to the side and lower, inhaling. Exhale up to the side, rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees, knees over the feet. Back up, inhaling. Exhale. I think you should just shake everything out. I think we've done enough balance for right now. Let's try to do a tree, a balance in the warm-up. Now we're going to try to do a tree on each side of our bodies. So focus on that spot that doesn't move. Stand by something if you need to. Relax the arms, inhaling. Exhale, bring the right knee up in the front, rotate it to the side, and put the sole of the foot anywhere you can along that inner left leg. Try to hold it there. My pants are very slick today. Bring those arms up, inhaling. Exhale, either in the V posture or prayer position, hands to heart. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower down. Now, check the posture. Let's take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach, and lower. Now we're going to try it on the other side. So relax the arms, inhaling. Exhale, bring that left knee up in the front, rotate it to the side, sole of the foot, anywhere you can along that inner right leg. Push it in, pull the knee back, torso tall, arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, V posture, or prayer position, hands to heart. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, release, and lower down. That was a challenge, unusually, but nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach, and lower. We're going to do a chest expansion now to help our posture before we get down to the floor to do some more stretching. So clasp your fingers together behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, straightening the arms. And you may just hold it here, breathing, or take a deep breath in. Exhale, lengthen the spine, tighten the glutes, and arch back. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, hold it here, breathing, or stretch forward, bending at the hips. Lengthen the spine. Relax the head and neck. Arms up high, abs in tight. Breathing. You can modify by bending the knees if you choose. So listen to your body and breathe. Slowly come up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, lower the arms down, keep the chest open, hold it here, or take a deep breath in. Exhale again, lengthen the spine, tighten the glutes, and arch back. Up, inhaling. Exhale, this time you can repeat or turn the palms down and out, stretch forward, bending at the hips. You can stay upright if you choose. If you don't want to bring your head forward, you have to listen to your body and do what works for you.
Arms up high, abs in tight, really lengthen that spine, pushing out through the glutes, no stress on the head and neck. Modifying if you need to. You can modify by bending those knees or not coming forward or not coming forward very far. Listen to your body. And always breathe. Up inhaling.
Exhale, hold it here with the chest open, or again, take a deep breath in. Exhale, lengthen the spine, tighten the glutes, and arch back. Up inhaling, exhale, release. And again, roll the shoulders back. Great big circles with the elbows bent. We move forward with our bodies frequently throughout the day, bending forward, but we rarely stretch back. In nature, straighten the arms for full range of motion. Breathing, but if you have some kind of back or spinal issues that's uncomfortable, don't do it. You should never feel pain with yoga. Now, shake everything out. And let's get down to the floor without using our arms for support. But of course, if you need the arms, then go ahead and use the resources that your body needs. Seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point those toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Release the hold. We're going to do a forward bend. So first, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch up and just hold it up there or stretch back. You'll be at an angle from your hips to your fingertips, reaching, lengthening the spine. Breathing. Up inhaling if you went back. Exhale, stretch forward, bending at the hips. Keep the glutes open as best you can. You'll be able to come further down. Keep those legs straight. Hands under the thighs, calves, ankles, or heels. Lengthen that spine. Head and neck, an extension of the spine. Breathing. Try to just keep the feet relaxed right now. Point to the toes. Feel those muscles. Now flex the feet and feel those muscles. Keep those abs in tight. They might want to loosen up. Don't let them. Relax the feet. Slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, stretch upward again, or again, stretch back. Breathing, reaching. Up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch upward and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Seated stick posture, legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point those toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet, release the hold. Relax the hands on the thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and round down. One vertebra at a time. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Let the shoulders and then the head come down to the surface below you. Inhale as you do so. Exhale, push down with those arms and slowly bring those straight legs up. Remember, if you have any kind of back issues, you're going to want to bend your knees, get that lower back against the floor as best you can, and then straighten those legs up perpendicular to the floor. So listen to your body and remember to breathe. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed down on the surface below you. Point the toes. Flex the feet. Relax the feet. Great big circles with those feet, lubricating those ankles. Now, change direction and try to do about the same number of circles as best you can. to balance our bodies, keeping that lower back against the floor as best you can also. And if you have difficulty keeping the legs straight, you can put your hands on the back of the thighs or get a towel or strap to hold there to help you until you're strong enough to do your own. Just hold the legs up here, feet are relaxed right now, and you can put your hands on the back of the thighs, and if you can keep the lower back against the floor and those legs straight, bring those legs towards you, hands on the calves or the ankles. You can keep the hands on the back of the thighs if you need to. This is a little more advanced, so you may or may not be able to do it, but it's all good. Try to keep those shoulders on the floor too. Point those toes and feel the muscles. Abs in tight lower back against the floor. Now flex the feet and push out through those heels and those straight legs. Relax the feet. Bend the knees and hug them into your chest with your arms. Full wind releasing position, breathe. And if you want, open the legs, knees are still bent. Hold the ankles with your hands or wrap your index fingers around the big toes in the happy baby pose. And you hold it here or rock and roll slowly from side to side, massaging the back against the floor as you do so. We'll just do a few here because we're going to open our legs in just a bit. Use your muscles to go slowly, not momentum. Come back to the center then. And open those legs, hands on the inner thighs. Keep that lower back against the floor and those abs sucked in towards the spinal column. Hands on the inner thighs. If you can keep the legs nice and straight, you can slide the hands down to the calves or the ankles. But listen to your body and breathe. Put some pressure on those open legs. Checking that posture, try to keep those shoulders on the floor. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, keep the pressure on those open legs. And now again, you can come back into the happy baby pose or the full wind releasing position, or keep the legs straight and rock and roll again from side to side. Massaging that back against the floor. Breathe. Come back to the center. Bring those legs together. Point the toes, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down, and flex the feet. Relax the feet and slowly lower those straight legs down toward the floor, slowly and in control. You're going to end up holding, actually, we probably shouldn't do that. I'll do that by myself. Let's go all the way down. Remember to bend the knees and slide the feet on the floor if you have any kind of back issues. And if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale and slowly bring that right leg up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toe and flex the foot. Relax the foot, bend the knee, put the toe on the floor. Knee straight up. Slide the arms up into the T position, palms down. We're going to give you an opportunity for twists, or you can just do a stretch. So it's up to you. So take a deep breath in. The first one we'll just do as a stretch. Exhale and just allow that right leg to cross over the left thigh, but keep both glutes on the floor. Turn your head and look at that left hand. Breathing. If you want to help the stretch along, you can take your left hand, put it on the right hip and slide it, putting a little bit of pressure but keep both glutes on the floor. Breathe. Now, take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the knee back up to the center and straighten that leg up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot, bend the knee, and again, place the toe on the floor. Knee straight up. Now you may keep doing the stretch, or we're going to do a twist. So listen to your body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And if you want the twist, cross over, moving that glute over too. Keep both shoulders on the floor though. Look at that right hand when you're going to the left. And if you want to help the stretch along, again, put your left hand on the right hip and slide it down, putting some pressure toward the floor, but stopping before you get to the knee. So listen to your body and breathe. Abs in nice and tight. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the knee back to the center. Make sure your body's aligned, and again, straighten that leg up perpendicular to the floor. Now, we can just do the stretch, but I'm going to do the twist, but I'll talk you through both. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and bring that right leg just over. If you don't want the stretch, just keep both glutes on the floor, turn and look at that right hand, shoulders on the floor. If you want the stretch, bring that straight right leg as close to the floor and that left hand as possible, bringing that right glute up off the floor, getting that spinal and pelvic twist. So lots of choices. Do what works best for your body right now. Of course, you can always modify by looking straight up instead of turning your head to the opposite side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring that leg back up perpendicular to the floor. Then bring that right hand and place it on the back of the right thigh. You can use a towel or a strap to hold that foot if you have difficulty keeping the legs straight. And if you can keep the legs straight, you can walk your hands up toward the calf or the ankle. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and just lower that straight right leg out on the right side of your body as far as you can, keeping the left glute on the floor this time. Here you're opening the hip. Turn if you can, look at the opposite or left hand this time. Breathing. Keep that right leg nice and straight. Point the right toe, flex the right foot. Relax the foot, bring that leg back up, perpendicular to the floor, inhaling. Exhale, bend that knee and hug it into your chest with your arms. Half wind, releasing position, breathing. This is good for your digestive system. Keep that lower back against the floor and the abs in tight. If you have knee issues, you can put your hands on the back of the thigh instead of on the shin. That releases the pressure on that knee. And if you want more, you can raise your head up toward that knee in the embryo position. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale, release the hold. Arms at your sides. Move your hips, palms down. Straighten that leg up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toe. Flex the foot. Relax the foot and slowly lower that straight right leg down toward the floor, slowly and in control. You're going to end up holding it about 6 inches off the floor. You're going to meet that left leg eventually. Just hold it about 6 inches. you're not sure what that is, you can always pick your head up as long as you don't have any neck issues. Point that toe, flex the foot, relax the foot, and lower to the floor, inhaling. Exhale, make sure your body's aligned nice and straight, and bring that left leg up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot, bend the knee, and place the toes on the floor, knees straight up. Aligned with your hip, and slide those arms up again to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we'll just do the stretch. So just lower that left knee over on the right side, but keep both glutes on the floor. Keep that left glute on the floor. If you want to help the stretch, you can put your right hand on the left hip and put some pressure as you slide down that left leg toward the knee. Just put pressure toward the right side of your body. You can also just let gravity do its job. I'm going to hold this stretch just a little bit, keeping my abs in tight, breathing. Now we take a deep breath in. Exhale, release, bring the knee back to the center. Now you may keep repeating that if you just want the stretch. If not, take a deep breath in. Exhale, and now we're going to cross that left knee, if you want the twist, all the way over as far as you can. Shoulders on the floor. Turn and look at that left hand. If you want to help the stretch along, right hand on the left hip. Slide it down toward the floor, stopping before you get to the knee. Or again, let gravity do its job. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring that knee back to the center. Make sure your body's aligned and straighten that left leg up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot, take a deep breath in. Exhale, and either do this stretch by just lowering that leg on the on the right side of your body, your left leg, turning and looking at that left hand, or cross it all the way over and get it as close to the floor and that right hand as possible. Shoulders remain on the floor, and breathe. Again, you can do the stretch for your hips, or you can do the twist. Breathing. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring that straight leg back up. Align your body. Make sure it's straight. Point the toe. Flex the foot. Relax the foot if you're not using a towel or a strap. Bring that left hand up on the back of the left thigh. You can keep the leg straight. Slide it up to the calf or the ankle. Try to keep that shoulder as close to the floor as possible. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and slowly lower that straight left leg out on the left side of your body, getting it as close to the floor as you can, keeping that right glute, both glutes on the floor. Turn your head and look at that right hand if you can. Abs are in tight and you're breathing. Point that left toe, flex that left foot, relax the foot, slowly bring that straight leg back up, inhaling. Exhale, bend that knee and hug it into your chest with your arms. Half wind releasing position on this side of your body. Abs in tight, lower back against the floor, breathing. Modify if you need to. Listen to your body. And if you did it on the other side, raise your head up toward the knee in the embryo position. Lower the head, inhale. Exhale, release the hold, straighten that leg up perpendicular to the floor, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down, point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot and slowly lower that straight left leg down toward the floor, slowly and in control. Again, you're going to hold it about 6 inches off the floor, breathing. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot and lower to the floor, inhaling. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring both legs up. Again, bend the knees if you need to, and then straighten the legs after you've gotten your lower back against that floor. Hopefully it's there now. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, open those legs again, and put some pressure on those open legs. We're not going to hold it quite as long as we did before. You can slide the hands down to the calves or the ankles. Just a little deeper stretch this time. Breathing. Point the toes, keep the pressure coming. Flex the feet. Relax the feet, pressure still on those open legs. Now release, bring those legs up, inhaling. Exhale, point the toes, flex the feet, relax the feet, place the soles of the feet together, bending the knees, and lower the feet to the floor, allowing the knees to open. Let gravity pull them down. Palms up, fingers naturally curled up, letting the shoulders rest down into the surface below you. This is the bottle opener or the butterfly posture. Close the eyes, shoulders resting down to the surface below you, always breathing. And now we'll prepare for Shavasana or full relaxation. So if you want, you can just slide the heels down on the floor until the legs are straight and let the feet flop out to the side, and you'll be in that corpse posture. If you want a little more yet before we relax, slowly bring those legs back up, perpendicular to the floor, lower back against the floor, abs in tight. Point the toes, flex the feet, relax the feet, and now slowly again, lower those straight legs down toward the floor. Remember, if you have back issues, bend the knees and slide the feet on the floor until those legs are straight. Rather repetitive, but I want to make sure everybody gets it right for your body. And if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale and just relax your body in that corpse posture. Continue to breathe on your own. And soon we'll take another deep breath in together, in through the nose, filling the lungs as we take all of our deep breaths. And this time as we exhale, we'll fist our hands, flex our feet, and tighten everything in our bodies as we exhale together, including the face and neck. So take that deep breath in together now. Exhale and tighten. And release. Just relax down to the surface below you. You may want to cover yourselves or put socks on, sweatshirts, whatever you need. You may want to just roll your heads from side to side until you find the most comfortable position for your head and neck. Breathe. Close those eyes if they're not already closed. open your minds. Open your minds and travel to one of your safe places. Breathe. We'll move through your body and consciously release the joints and relax the muscles just a little bit more. Start first with the feet and the toes, relaxing the muscles, releasing the joints. Allow the heels to sink a little deeper into the surface below you. Feet and toes are relaxed. Begin to move up your legs, releasing the joints in your ankles as you relax the shins and calves. Release the joints in your knees as you relax the hamstrings up the back of your legs. You're in that safe place, breathing. Continue to move up the legs, relaxing the quadriceps and thighs. Continue to move up the body, relaxing the hips, releasing the joints. Relax the glutes, allowing the glutes to sink a little deeper into the surface below you, wherever you might be in your safe place. Continue to move up the body, focusing first on the tailbone and spinal area and the muscles of the lower back as you move up with that spinal area between those muscles. Relax the obliques up the sides of your torso and relax the abdominal muscles. Relax the diaphragm and rib cage areas, remembering to breathe. Relax the mid part of your back and spine. Relax the upper back and shoulder blades. Relaxing the spinal column, moving up between the shoulder blades, through the neck to the base of the skull. Focus on the shoulders now. Relax those shoulders, releasing the joints as you relax the deltoid and lateral muscles. Allow those shoulders to sink a little deeper into the surface below you also. Begin to move down the arms, relaxing the upper arms, the biceps and triceps. Release the joints in the elbows. Relax the forearms. Release the joints in your wrists. Now focus on the hands and fingers. Relax the muscles of the hands and fingers as you release the many joints. Return your focus to the shoulders, allowing those shoulders to sink a little deeper each time you exhale. Now focus on the chest again. Relax the sternum area and pecs. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. Now relax the neck from the bottom to the top and all the way around. Release the jaw as you relax the chin. Relax the lips and the tongue. Relax the cheeks, nose, and ears. Relax the eyes and temples. Relax the brow. Smooth the forehead. And now relax the scalp, beginning at the forehead, at the perfect intensity for you, Imagine a massage moving all the way through the scalp to the base of the skull of the neck. Breathe. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place. Your body is relaxed and hopefully functioning perfectly. And now, wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it is time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and bring those legs up, bending the knees. Hug them into your chest with your arms. Raise the head up toward the knees. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position, sitting cross-legged, half lotus, full lotus, whatever works for you. Hopefully nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position, hands to heart. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. I hope you all feel better than when we started, and please unmute yourselves so I can hear those awesome voices.